Hello, my name is Noura Almasri. Welcome to Echoes of Impact with Noura. We believe that everyone is capable of making an impact and changing the world around them. So we challenge limitation and uncover stories that inspire a greater impact for you in the world. Welcome, welcome to the show. I can't wait to uncover or unpack the show for today. I will be talking to my friend Dr. Maria. She was here in the show before, but right in the beginning, maybe the third episode, she was here. She's a great leadership coach. Well, I'm not going to talk about her a lot, but we're going to talk about leadership, how to be a better leader. We're going to talk about a practical steps that can help you be better leader. Now you might think, I am not a leader. This is not for me. Let me go do something else. No, don't leave me. Stay with me because you're a leader of your life. You don't need to have a team to lead. If you're a parent, you are leading at home. If you are just alone, you're a leader for yourself, like I said. So everything we're going to talk about, that some of it like can apply to you based on where are you in your life, and even sometimes like it doesn't seem like it's kind of related to you right now, maybe it will be very soon. So stay with me, don't go away, and you must listen to my friend Dr. Maria when she's talking about leadership. And also we're going to talk about leadership and change, because a lot of people don't like change, or maybe we think that we don't like change, but we do. We'll see. We'll discover that when I talk to Dr. Maria. This is a really important topic, so stay with me. But before we start with Dr. Maria, we are here in the middle of tax season, and we're going to do our recurring segment, Save Taxes with Noura. This segment is sponsored by Noura's Books, tax and accounting firm. You can just go to nourasbooks.com. And yeah, don't go away. Stay with me. Listen to me what I'm going to say. I'm going to give you practical steps to save in taxes. Because if you keep like just avoiding this topic, you're going to end up losing control of your money, and IRS and your state's going to enjoy your money because you're working and they're taking the money, but you are not paying attention. They do. How do they do that? They send you the penalties. They send you the, hey, you did not file this. We're waiting. You did not pay this, paying a penalty, paying an interest. So this is what happens when you do not pay attention. So you better pay attention. How do you pay attention? How do you pay attention? You learn and you attend my recurring segments here at Echoes of Impact, Save Taxes with Noura, because I'm going to break that down for you. Okay? What do you need to know? You don't have to know everything, but you need to learn high level. If you're a business owner or a high earner, or if you're having withholding, you're paying in taxes. So the money you get at the end of the year, like when you do your taxes right now, or the beginning of the year, right? So a lot of people, yay, we got back this much money, or we're waiting for this money. Well, this is your money. You lend it to the government and they give it back to you because you overpaid during the year. Or maybe they will say, oh, okay, you underpaid. You're making so much money. We're going to take more, right? Because you're not paying attention during the year, especially for you business owners and also high earners. If you're not, so mostly I'm talking about these people because mostly you're not eligible for the credits that the tax law offers. So you end up paying so much, never getting any money back. You need to start paying attention and take control of your money. Sit on the driver's seat. Don't let them drive you. You drive how much you pay in taxes legally. How do you do that? With custom tax strategy. But I'm going to give you practical things that you will be able to use and do step by step in order to achieve what you want. First, when you have a business, make sure you have the right structure. don't go ahead and just register an S corp, or maybe follow the advice of the person that you know, the tax professional or whatever. Someone might not be just a tax professional, they just help people fill in documents without them knowing the tax law. They just listen to TikTok like you, and they don't have any information about what really needs to happen. So don't listen to this information. You need really to talk to someone who knows the tax law, and there are a lot of people who cares and who knows how to navigate tax law, because you shouldn't just be an S corp. You're not always saving money when you are an S corp. There's a lot of liability, a lot of work and expenses or cost attached to being an S corp. Some people, for them, yeah, it's best to be an S corp, but other people, they shouldn't be an S corp. So this is the first thing. This is just an example. Okay, you could be anything. So know the right structure. Now it might be too late if you've been in business, okay? But never too late. We can fix anything if we know this is not the right structure for you. The other thing is organize your finances. Record everything that you do. Don't say, I have everything in a bank statement, because bank statement is not your bookkeeping. It's not what's accepted. So you have to maintain a record of what you spent, what you earn. That must be organized. And you need to do a good bookkeeping that is required by law. It's a compliance work, and it's gonna help you save in taxes, because if you don't know how much you're making, how much you're spending, what can you deduct or not deduct, you won't be able to plan well. So this is very important steps to take. So, and I advise you to use a professional who's good with bookkeeping. If you don't have one, feel free to reach out to my team. We do offer bookkeeping, but a lot of other people do. So, and we do work with people around the US, so we can help you virtually. So this is one thing. Then you want to make sure you are aware of the whole picture of your business, not only your expenses and income, not only the structure, but also you want to make sure you know the change of the tax law, you know your personal situation and how your business is going to affect your personal taxes, including your spouse if you have, and including if you're dependent, what's happening next year, what's going on in your life. You need to make sure, like, you have retirement plan, you have benefit. If you do not have a good record, and there is like two things, record keeping and bookkeeping. Record keeping, you keep everything you do. Bookkeeping is just the financial statements that your accountant should generate for you based on the information you provide and based on the source documents, which is the credit cards and bank statements. Then that is your full picture. You would have some strategies. What would apply to you? What can you benefit from? What type of taxes you should file? There's a lot of misconceptions that in business, you do not have to file taxes. Well, no. In business, you always have to file taxes. Once you have that EIN for your business, IRS expecting you to file taxes every single year, regardless of you have activities or not, you have income or not, you have to file taxes. So make sure you are staying in compliance, because when you stay in compliance, you avoid penalty. Make sure you do not miss the deadline. That's just the ABC, or the entry level, or keeping control of your money. You need to check your bank account every day. You need to check your payable, your receivable. So your receivable, meaning the invoice you're giving to your customers, are they paying those? Do you need to change your pay policy? Should you be prepaid? Should you have people, because people don't just order something from Amazon, for example, and then pay for it. They have to pay before. Maybe you should consider that. Are you wasting so much time in collecting that debt? Or maybe you have a lot of bad debt, people don't pay you. Maybe or you are paying a lot of taxes because you're not taking advantage of the tax loophole. And let me tell you, whatever you see on the internet, on YouTube, TikTok, whatever, they're just like very minimum. It's friction of what you should be doing and what's available for business owners. So you need to be taking advantage of it. But the first step really is to take control of your finances, make sure you're organized, make sure you are in the right structure, make sure you are getting paid the right way. You are getting paid because, for example, being an S Corp, you have to be on a salary. You cannot have a withdrawal or a dividend without being on a reasonable salary, and you have to be filing payroll taxes every single quarter. So are you doing that, or are you having penalties? So a lot of things, it's the whole picture, a lot of things involved in that. And you need to talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Well, you can talk to me. And there's a lot of other good people too. So you can see around you or on the internet, like a lot of people working virtually from wherever they are. If they are in different state, it doesn't mean they cannot work with you. It's just ask them. For example, an enrolled agent can work with anyone and can represent people in front of the IRS offices, administrative offices all around the nation. So make sure you know the law as much as possible for yourself, because what goes to someone else may not go to you. So have a custom strategy, take control of your money, be on the driver's seat so you can build your empire. All right, this is your host, Noura Almasri, and this is Echoes of Impact with Noura. We'll be right back after the break to talk about leadership and change. Stay with me, we'll be right back.